Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're seeing my face for the first time, welcome. My name is Lydia Parker and today I'm starting a series called Unpopular Opinions. So me and my guys, we're going to be talking about unpopular opinions that, we find from the internet or we have just having discussions and seeing how it goes. So we're going to talk about like a variety of different things. We're going to go from left to right, right to left, front to back. We're gonna go round and talk about everything. So I hope you enjoyed this series. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to this channel. Let's get into it. So guys, this is my beautiful friend. Her name is
Ibeku.
And she's literally so talented, guys. Let me tell you, this girl can do like 1,000 things. I'm not even joking. You need to know how to know what I'm saying. But anyway, so we're going to be talking about different unpopular opinions that we have researched. And trust me, guys, it's going to be hot. So you just sit back and enjoy the series. You can follow her on
Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, and pretty much everywhere else. My name is Ibeku on all platforms and need to be on the screen.
Yeah. So without further ado, let's jump right into the video. So the first one that we have here is repeating clothes culture. Should you repeat your clothes when you wear them? What do you think?
I think you should.
Why?
Because right now the entire world is in the stage of being eco-friendly and everything. So repeating clothes, I already spent money on it,
right?
And obviously when I bought it, I believed that I liked it when I bought it. So there's nothing wrong in repeating them, and you should definitely rewear what you invested your money in.
True. Okay, what do you think about a certain dress or a piece of clothing that you have? You've worn it, taken pictures, posted on Instagram.
Yeah.
Do you think you should wear it again and post on Instagram again?
Yes. Because it really, I swear, maybe it's, I don't think.
Don't you feel like, okay, it seems like you're wearing this particular piece of clothing every single time?
If I want to wear it for the rest of my life, you're not giving me money unless you want to give me money.
True.
To buy something else,
one.
Then I don't think you should have an opinion in what is in my wardrobe.
Honestly.
Secondly, also maybe it also depends on how you style it. If you style it properly, or if you style it in
it wouldn't even look like the same
outfit.
Yeah, true.
But apart from that, even if it looks like the same thing, it's my money.
Yeah, it's my clothes. It's on my body. It wasn't borrowed.
Exactly.
Yeah, I actually agree.
And if you feel like buying me more, I can link my PayPal, Cash App, and every other thing, and then you can invest in my life. So next point, open relationships shouldn't be a thing. Strong opinions. You first.
Me first. Okay, for open relationships, right? I feel like it is not necessary to be in a relationship and call it an open relationship, because the idea of relationship is that you have a partner and you're sticking to that partner.
Yeah.
So now calling it an open relationship and sleeping with other people that isn't that person, I feel like that's something else. But we're just using a different name to cover it and say, oh, okay, it's an open relationship, so it's okay. That's just my take. What do you think?
I'm very 50-50. I don't know. Okay. Some people have, the first take is people have relationship anxiety. So I feel like it's you're scared of commitment, you're scared of being in something that seems set in stone.
Okay.
Most of the time it comes from a lot of trauma or disappointment from other things or other relationships or childhood stuff. But anyway, so yeah, people have relationship anxiety, and I feel like open relationships allow them to ease into the relationship itself, or just gives them the comfort of knowing that everyone is free to do what they want and they can leave at any time when they don't feel
okay. So how long do you think that period should last?
I mean, I've seen and read stories on entire marriages and families that have existed as an open relationship type of setting. So I think it just depends on the people. But at the same time, I feel like the idea of open relationships also doesn't give the security that someone who doesn't actually have those like relationship anxiety stuff, it doesn't give them the security that I think that they would want from being with someone, because you always have at the back of your mind that I'm with them and then I've already agreed to this, and who knows,
they're probably with someone else.
There'll be someone else,
and I feel like it creates unnecessary jealousy.
Yes,
because you might be uncomfortable with the situation, but because you already agreed that you're going to be with this person while they see other people, you cannot really get angry, so you just hold the anger in, and then there's jealousy, there's envy, there's all kinds of emotions because of what you've agreed to. So I just feel like
I have like a similar like question related to it. When do you know or think that it's okay for your open relationship to like no longer be an open relationship and just be like a normal?
Okay, first of all, I don't think I support the open relationship idea, because I feel like it's weird. Because me, I get very jealous. Like, I cannot even, no. So if I'm with someone and okay, let's just say for example I agree to that kind of thing, I feel like, let's say I wasn't taking the person serious in the beginning, when I feel like okay, I'm getting serious, I want us to be exclusive, just me and you, not with anyone else. I don't want any other party involved in whatever we're doing. So I feel like maybe like it depends on how, I won't say there's a particular time frame, but let's just say how we're both feeling about the whole thing. If we feel like okay, we want to be exclusive, okay, let's go for it.
I think in everything it just boils down to just communicating with the person.
What you want,
but
and if it's not what you want,
then just don't
you go. I'm telling you, there's no point, because you will suffer. God.
But me, I just think, should they be a thing? Yes. Should they not? Also yes. So I'm like very 50-50 on that point.
Okay, so the next one, do you want to take the next one?
Should I? Okay. Pineapple on pizza is better than pizza by itself.
Okay, I know the Italians are going to murder me. There's a friend of mine, she's Italian, and when I'll talk about this Hawaiian pizza, because those are the pizza that they put pineapple on, she'll be like, pineapple has no business on pizza. But the only thing is, that's the only pizza that I can eat, that I actually like. I'm telling you, like, I don't know about anybody else, but I cannot. I'm telling you, like, it's salt with the pineapple, it's mushy,
it's like
delicious.
Yes. At the same time.
Pizza by itself, no.
It's okay.
I don't know.
Could be better.
Yeah, could be better, definitely. But with pineapple, I feel like it's the perfect mix. Honestly.
Yeah.
I think it's just good.
I think pineapple on pizza is good, but I don't think it's better than pineapple on its own though.
Why?
I don't know, because it's just an amazing fruit on its own. Next one.
It's your fault that you're in the friend zone.
Is it really? Not really.
Not really, and somehow really. Because okay. Because okay, a guy could like a girl, right? Or a girl could like a guy, and she would never, or he would never say anything about it. And it gets to a point where she feels so comfortable with this guy that he's like her brother, or vice versa. And everyone is comfortable, and then from nowhere, maybe after like 2 years, you just hit the person with, I've actually been in love with you all my life.
No.
What? You put yourself in the friend zone, and she's probably told you about other guys that she likes. She's probably doing things with, and you're just there like, oh, okay, I think it's what you should do.
Being supportive, which is good, but I mean,
we are pretending.
It's better to have said something and then cleared the air and then move on from there.
Honestly, yeah, definitely.
It's your fault. Is it all? No.
Sometimes it could not be though.
Yeah, sometimes.
But yeah, I feel like if you like someone, just go for it. There's no harm. Just
don't be afraid of rejection.
Dive in. I'm telling you.
You'll be alright.
You'll be fine. You'll cry.
You'll be fine.
Cry with
just
tears.
Cry and then you move on with your life.
You'll cry blood.
Me that
with these eyes.
I'm always crying.
Bro.
Okay, next point. Nobody cares about oppression until it affects them personally.
Yeah, this one is true.
Very true.
Very true.
I just think My opinion on this is like both from a place of sympathy, because both from a place of sympathy and at the same time just something else. But coming from like a place of sympathy, it's like nobody cares about oppression until it affects them personally. It's like sometimes people tend to, there's so much horrible things that are going on in the world.
Desensitized.
Yes, you get desensitized, but apart from being desensitized, like for your own mental health and just for your own sanity, you learn to switch off from it. So if it's not affecting you directly, it's not in your immediate environment, because you've already turned off from it, it's like it doesn't concern me. And it doesn't necessarily mean that they don't care, it's just that they can't deal with it at that time.
Yeah, makes sense. I think for me, okay, it's fine if you don't want to, like, because there's so many things that I've seen happen like on social media, it's so scary that I don't even want to watch it. Not because I don't care about the people, but I just don't want to think about that at that point in time. But like my problem with other people is when, just because it doesn't concern them, they either start to mock it, or they start to laugh about it, or they start to make some stupid comments, and I'm just like, you could just shut up, right? And keep it pushing.
Honestly, like if you don't, if you don't have anything good to say,
just leave it.
Or even if it's not, if you just don't have an opinion, just keep quiet.
It's fine. Nobody will kill you. You still live. Yeah.
Next point.
Yeah. Both parties were wrong with what went down at the Oscars.
Will and Chris Rock.
Yeah.
To be honest, I don't know.
Did you watch it?
No.
Really? I followed the story
I
so
just
well.
couldn't watch it.
Why?
Cause it just seemed too controversial at the time, and then it was just like I just couldn't do it. It's like now I have to have. It's the idea of having to pick a side or trying to. I just couldn't watch it, and also it just seemed very frightening to me, so I couldn't watch it. So I don't know.
Me, I personally think they were both wrong, but in the beginning, I won't lie, I was actually supporting Will, because I'm like, I imagine myself in that situation. Someone is making fun of me and my husband is just sitting there and he doesn't do anything. Although the physical aspect, I definitely did not support that, because like it could have gone in a different direction other than the way it went. But like I appreciated that he stood up for his wife and tried to like show her that, okay, I got you, baby. But other than that, I don't like the part that he was being abusive, like he actually hit someone else. So that was a bit. Yeah, but they were both wrong, Sha. He shouldn't have made that joke, because he knew them personally. They've probably had like
bants, or
maybe
not necessarily about that, but maybe they understand the type of humor that they have within them, between themselves. Misha, I don't know.
Honestly, it doesn't even matter.
I probably liked something on Twitter, but to be honest, I have no idea. I didn't even want to do safe. Okay. Next point is, just because someone said something or stated an opinion a while ago doesn't mean that they still hold the same opinion. People can change, and so can those opinions as well. Yeah,
that's so true.
Yeah,
that's so true. Like there's so many people that will hold you for something you said like 2 years ago.
Or did.
Yeah, and they'll be like, okay, but you said that though, but you did that though. And I'm like, but that was then. I probably didn't even know better. Now I'm more experienced. Now I have more knowledge on some things. Yes, it might hurt that other person. Maybe that's why they're still pained about it. By the end of the day, it doesn't mean that that person is still the same person. They just change, which honestly happens every day. Everybody changes literally every day. So
yeah, I think also just everything should be subject to like if the person, like you said, if the person has actually changed or not. Like for example, just people make mistakes. Life is just about mistakes. People have very, I would say, controversial opinions.
True.
But years later, when they get enlightened and get to become more knowledgeable, they won't hold the same opinions anymore. And it doesn't mean that they are or were bad people because of the point of view that they had. So I just feel like hold everyone accountable, or hold people accountable, or to the standard that they show you that they are at, or to the level that they show you that they are at.
True.
That way you can make a better assessment and not misjudge people or people's characters.
True.
That's what I think, Sha. Okay, next point.
Next point is TikTok is a drug and we're all addicted. You know, I actually like to replace this TikTok with social media. Because social media has become such a huge part of our lives.
Yeah.
Like our day-to-day
Everything.
lives. Like, I'm going to use myself as an example. You know, when I go on TikTok.
Oh my god, TikTok is terrible.
Jesus
Oh my
Christ.
man.
I could be on TikTok.
My attention span is dead.
I'm telling you.
Like, there's no...
I cannot focus.
The span is not span.
I'm not even interested in anything that's not up to like... In fact, you know this...
seconds, no?
Yes. Or those 3 minutes videos. Bro, sometimes I'm forwarding it. I'm like... I don't even know how I even watch movies on Netflix.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
That's even like the
no,
whole
I know
series.
how I watch.
How?
I break it apart.
What does that mean?
I'll stop, then come back later. Till
Yeah, I think I do that as
spend
well.
a month watching the same movie
no.
until I get to the
I
end.
could watch it in a week.
Unless it's like
fast.
a cartoon or something.
Yeah. But the thing is, I'll still take breaks. I'll be on my phone. Even normal things, like even chores, I could say, okay, I want to sweep my whole house. If I get to the other room, yeah, I'm like, let me even check what's happening on. Like, it's just like a mental thing. And it's so sick.
Has us in a chokehold. Not letting us go anytime soon. So, I don't know.
But there's something that I posted today though. Like, they said things you should do this summer. Take a day off from your phone.
A day? A day is not enough. Unless maybe you're
I want
going
to try it though, because I feel like it's gonna be a bit.
To be easier when you don't have data. Like, you're in Nigeria, you don't have choice.
Yeah, that's true.
You don't have choice but not to be on.
Honestly, that's going to be so hard to
data.
actually do it. What do you guys think? Do you think it's something that we can do?
Yes.
We should try it.
It will be difficult.
Yeah.
Because everything is on social media. Businesses.
Yeah.
Catching up with people.
Yeah.
Everything. Even
but just for
even
one day, just
work.
shut down everything.
Yeah, even schoolwork
is
is on at least WhatsApp.
Yeah,
even
true,
WhatsApp.
true.
I mean, WhatsApp is still social media.
Yeah.
Not really, but oh well.
I wonder what I'll be doing with that time.
Huh.
I really wonder. Okay, I could probably watch
pray.
Netflix. Oh yeah, prayer.
Need to
Yeah.
pray.
Prayer and fast. Yeah, maybe. Male podcasts should be abolished. If you're on TikTok,
They're so toxic. Jesus.
you know what I'm talking about. Like, I've seen some of those guys speak nonsense.
A lot of them, even the ones on YouTube, like the YouTube
Yes.
podcasts. Jesus, they're so terrible. But then I've seen some really funny people too.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think it's the ones that are just talking just because they can talk.
Yeah.
And they have a mouth and they feel like they can use it. Yeah, those ones definitely dip.
Honestly, some men genuinely hate women.
Yeah.
They don't want to admit it, but they don't like women. Because I don't understand why you would sit down there and like literally tear women down for the sake of content. Like, that's not content. That's just embarrassing.
I saw one
and
TikTok.
annoying.
The question was, would you rather cheat on your significant other or snitch on your boy? Or something like that.
Yeah.
And they were all saying cheat.
Like, that's just to show you how much.
Would you man rather snitch on the man them or cheat on your girl? Man, I'm cheating on my girl. Cheat on my girl. That's mine, bro. Cheat on my girl. Cheat as well, bro. You can never snitch on your boy. Now cheating for sure. Go and die for Nash. Your boys are there. Just on. Leave there. Crazy. That's nuts.
And add it.
A lot of men don't regard women or the relationships they have with them, or just don't value women in general, apart from like, you know, what they can get from them sexually. But that's pretty much it, because why would you? Those are two options. Snitching is just cause I feel like snitching is just a
but still,
it has a negative. It's just you being honest.
Yes.
If your guy cheated and you could just say it, or you could keep quiet, but then you could just say it. It's just admitting the truth, the facts that happened. But instead, you'd rather just go and do another bad thing. Doesn't make sense. Sha, I think a lot of male podcasts should be abolished. Anyway,
Now you see what I'm saying?
I think a lot of them should be abolished.
Definitely, they should be abolished because it's just rubbish at this point. Actually, just nonsense.
Yeah. Maybe
So,
that's one.
our last point is pretty privilege a real thing? What do you
Yes, yes, 100%, 1000%. I remember when I used to be ugly. Oh, at least, Sha, I had.
When were you ever ugly?
Jesus,
What do you mean?
I had an ugly
Jesus.
face. And I had a very ugly face, Sha. To me,
Okay, so you glue up.
yes,
Glued up.
Oh, join. But Aisha definitely had an ugly face, and it wasn't. I don't know if it was necessarily because I was ugly or just that I wasn't perceived as pretty as compared to the standard
Other
of
girls.
beauty at that time. Yes, or the women around me at that time. Yeah, and it was not nice. I promise you, it was the ghetto. And then when I finally glowed up, quote unquote, it was a lot better. Like, people were nicer, men and women, they were nicer.
Yeah.
One just like, there are a lot of opportunities you can get because you're pretty or you're fine. That honestly speaking, that
you're lame.
honestly that a lot of you wouldn't get because people don't consider you conventionally attractive. It doesn't mean that you're not, but if people around you at that time don't consider you attractive, honestly, it's a thing. People have got into high places just because of their looks and nothing else.
You know, I was having a conversation with my cousin, right? And he was telling me that pretty privilege doesn't exist. And I'm like, no, it really does. Because I've had like experiences where I know that there were some things that I got because of how I looked. It wasn't just because, okay, the person was supposed to just do it. Or even if they are supposed to do it, they will treat you better than the next person. So yeah, pretty privileges.
It's definitely.
And I have like really pretty friends, and when they tell me their experiences, I'm just like,
especially when like I was in my ugly face, because that's what it was really. Like, I had like very beautiful female friends, and they would also tell me like similar stories about like maybe something someone did for them, one opportunity they got, and it's like, to be honest, like, they know they weren't obviously unaware of their looks, so they knew that was as a factor of them being pretty. And honestly, when back then I was just like, God, I wish
God, when.
But then never happened because I just wasn't attractive at the time. So it is definitely a thing. Sad but true.
Yeah, it is actually. It really is. Even if you look at all the celebrities, like, if you look within them, some are more favored than the others.
Yes, and then especially now that there's like a standard of beauty, it depends, but depending on the culture or whatever. But on social media,
that's why there's a rise of like plastic surgeries,
BBLs,
fillers, lipo, everything.
There's a certain aesthetic.
Yes.
That is sought after now, and that's what's considered beautiful or pretty. So if you fit that criteria,
you're good to go.
You're pretty much set, and you would get treated better. I swear,
you're knocking at it,
and then you get treated better than
other
people, which is sad. But I mean, the world is sad, really.
Yeah.
But let's not be too.
Anyways. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and follow us on all our social media platforms that will be displayed on the screen. And what else? Would you like to add anything else?
No, that's it. Subscribe to my channel too, and follow me on Instagram.
All right. Bye.